American capitalism. Someday on a cold night, you'll ask yourself how you ended up here. The breath of the streets is intoxicating. How can anyone live in this godforsaken place?
Hey, bud. Can I do the Romeo? And I got a Coke Zero, my dude. For here. At this age, I look at life where I'm like, everything that I wanted to do, like I went after, and no matter what level I got there, I was always okay with it. So it's from a small town in Canada, in Ontario, and I always wanted to live in the United States. That ended up happening. That was a huge dream for me. I was in the United States, like, man, I want to be here. Betamax, Laserdisc, VHS. I geek out over that stuff hard, man. Hard.
For the last 20 years, Ian Gutowski has toured the country as a professional comedian. He's worked with Rosie O'Donnell, Kevin Hart, and David Koechner.
I want to show you what my wife bought me for my birthday. She went all out this year and went to 7-Eleven.
Last year, he decided to quit comedy for good. Now working for himself, Ian tries to help people.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What do you do for a living?
For work, I am in the business of helping people with their butts. I have a supplement company that helps people get relief from their hemorrhoids.
Okay.
It's a capsule, so you don't have to wipe cream all over your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is my wife's. There's not many left. She's been using this. I always got to keep on hand because a lot of people have hemorrhoids and nobody likes talking about it. So I always keep a lot of bottles here because people are like, so do you have any? And I'm always like asking for a friend, because I know they have it. It's like, it's okay. Just tell me you got hemorrhoids. People, when I tell people what I do, they always giggle. Probably 80% of the people and then out of that 80% of them always ask me, are you serious? Well, I had hemorrhoids for years. If anybody wants to know, but that's what made me start this company. Was nothing worked. I started researching and finding out that there's a lot of information on like this thing that came from bitter orange, the peel from a bitter orange that they extracted out, and it helped rebuild your veins. I bought the ingredients, it healed everything up. It was like 2 weeks after, and they were really bad. People tend to be embarrassed by it, so I was like, all right, I've been on stage for many years as a stand-up. I can do this.
Look, is there any reason why one bottle looks bigger than the other, or colors?
So Defend, there's Defend and Extra Strength. Defend was actually the first formula I came up with that works really, really well to get rid of hemorrhoids. This one's a lot more potent and does a lot better. Then the big, huge bottle here is just a digestive aid. I guess women, I didn't notice, but women get constipated a lot. So my wife Brianna swears by this, and not to call her out, but she gets constipated. And some of her friends do too, and they go through more bottles of this on me than anything else. They love this stuff. They take 6 of them. You have to get stuff manufactured for you. If supplement world, anything that you're gonna get, you have to find a manufacturer to make it. These guys, NutriCap, were a lot more expensive than everybody else. And they also had their own fulfillment center, which they're really good too. Any issues they have, they've always helped me out really quickly.
And you can see, just like with raw materials, we're extremely serious about stocking plastics. We've got always in-house about 1 million plus in packaging, all different kinds, clear, white, blue, green, black.
I've been using them. I've done 2 orders with them, and absolutely love them. Where attention goes, money flows. So where's the attention? The attention's online. Everybody's walking around with their phone in their face, even if they are in a brick and mortar store. And then when they are in a brick and mortar store, they're checking price tags and looking online to see if they can get a better deal on it. If you go into a lot of places that are still B&M, what you'll find is they've got a small storefront right, that's doing, let's say, $250,000, and their online's doing $1 million too. And then what you don't see is they've got a warehouse somewhere that's just pumping from Amazon, eBay, you know, all the other areas that you can now ship from that are online.
What traffic sources are you on right now?
I am on, I have a sales funnel. I have a Shopify store. I'm on Amazon. So this is our Amazon page. The big thing that you always have to remember about Amazon is that you don't own the customer. Getting your product set up like this can seem daunting and a lot. Fiverr, great company. I think I paid to get this page set up, and I'll show you what all they did for, I want to say $120, which is nothing. They picked the good headline for me, and then they put all this in here, which is great. The bullet points, the ingredients, they make everything look really nice, snazzy, and pretty. Think of yourself when you go to buy something. I'm the worst for it, where I'm just like, well, I got a good product. It doesn't matter. Whenever I go to buy something, the first thing I do is I check reviews. This is like the most important thing in the world when you're talking about sales. This is a Shopify store. Once again, this is just designed, you can see there's not much to it. How many bottles you want, whatever. 80% of the time, they already know my product. They already know that they like it, they want more of it, or they've told a friend about it. They go Shopify. Then there is the sales funnel. Effective hemorrhoid relief without messy cream. So you can see that you're talking to a brand new customer that doesn't have any idea about your product, right? You've got them here from an ad, they've read something, and they go, okay, I'll hear what you have to say. Some bullet points on what it does, introducing Hem Healer, right into some testimonials. This is another video of me talking to real customers. Risk-free policy. You can't say guarantee anymore. Google and Facebook hate the word guarantee, so I had a 90-day guarantee that was shutting me down, so policy. And you can see that this is just set up to go into what's known as a sales funnel. You're okay, it's made in the US, money back guarantee, it's made in a FDA registry, you're gonna ship it out, USPS, you're trying to let them know that it's okay to buy from you. You know, you've got a lot going on for you. You're an honest business, right? Because people are skeptical. You didn't see that on the Shopify store, right? Because there's no need to. Here, on this page, on a sales funnel, they just got to know you, right? If you ask a girl out on a date and she doesn't know who the heck you are, you know, she's not gonna meet you at 10 o'clock at a club for your first date. You know, she wants to meet you like morning time at a coffee shop around a lot of people in case you're a psychopath. This is saying, I'm not a psychopath, everybody, you know? It's kind of funny in like the social climate today where people are like, it's so tough. And I'm like, now's your chance. Like, it's never been easier, man. Like, whatever you're looking for, I can send you to that department with a click of a button. Last month, I think we did like $4 grand on our Shopify store, which we throw no traffic to. We're not doing anything with that except it's just a freestanding site that says, hey, here's Hem Healer and here's our Shopify store. So, you know, everything that comes through that door is your profit margin, right?
What's the demographic that's buying your hemorrhoid post?
Here's the thing, man. Anybody who watches this, if you've never had them, you have about a 50% chance of getting them. That's the truth of the matter. 50% of Americans get them. You know, I'll be honest with you. I have customers that I talk to, spend a lot of time talking to my customers from 23 up to like 94. You know what I mean?
My name is Kyle. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Peoria, Illinois.
How long did it take before you first started feeling relief?
First feeling relief was only 2 days that I took the Hem Healer.
This one's actually done, this is kind of crazy. It's not a video ad like the others. It's just me holding a bottle. Hemorrhoids are a real pain in the butt. The itching, the burning, the embarrassment, it's time to fight back. So you see there's a lot more text, a lot more to it. So even though the other one had a video ad, you can see how important text is for your product. This is an ad that we continue to run. We'll shut it down, duplicate it, reuse this. Well, how many ads do we have running right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 ads. Break even in online means you're doing really good. So if you can just break even on your sales, I think a lot of LA, man, it's an all day like this. Don't have a lot of money, building your Instagram and building your YouTube. YouTube's really good. A lot of people are scared to put their face in front of a product, but I think moving forward, putting your face on products is a good thing, especially if you're just selling one thing. Like if you have like a niche product, it really helps with trust level. So a lot of people really dig that they see me on an ad. So this is our Stripe account. This would be just from the click funnels or sales funnels this year. So our sales funnel in gross 34.7. Amazon, we've done 10,800. PayPal, we've done 13.5, and then Shopify for the year 34. Yeah, we started mid-March, right around 60 grand so far this year. I think May will do as much as we did from January to the beginning of May. We'll do the same amount of business in 1 month.
So you're Jordan Peterson.
Wait, Jordan, okay.
It's, Matt, you gotta think about life like as in hierarchical structures, because how would I put this, I guess? That if you take the lobster.
I think in the end, if you can just get the people that have already done what you wanted to do and just say yes to what they tell you to do. A lot of times it's the scary shit. That's what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you the scary stuff. They're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna have to do this more or that more. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, why do I want to do that? Of course. That's why they have wealth. That's why they have money, is because like they're willing to do those things that are scary. Am I live? Yeah. All right, man, if you look here, this is like, we're pretty much in the heart of Los Angeles. This is Hollywood Boulevard right here. And you just notice, even we're starting to see graffiti and stuff on businesses that are now closed. And this is everywhere. You go Sunset, you go Hollywood, you know, places are going out of business all over the place. You even see like well-known brands that you know, they're closed, they're done. There's such a feeling when you live in LA that there's like it's like death rattle or something, you know, that it's, the momentum of this city seems to be going downward, not upward. And the more and more you see of businesses going down, you start seeing tents show up. And then there's now the city where in downtown Los Angeles, it was mostly, you know, where tent city was, Skid Row. Now you're seeing it spread out through the entire city. It's an interesting moment in time in Los Angeles right now when you see all this going on. And I think for a lot of people, you just kind of feel hopeless. Like, we look down there, they even got like porta potties up, just set up on the streets here. Like, everything's turning into a dumpster. Like, you know, when this is outside of your business, you know, when you're trying to attract customers, who wants to be out in here when you can sit at home and order? It feels like we're almost through this thing, but at the same time, I think we all feel like we're walking on a rotten wooden floor here. So opening up something like a brick and a mortar, even if I had the opportunity and I could do it cheap, I wouldn't even think about it. The whole thing is that you have to look at where momentum's going. So when we look at a city like LA where it's really struggling, really having a hard time, is that something where you want to say, hey, now's a nice time, like the best time ever? Like you probably get a good space cheap here, a good lease cheap. Or you can invest in a laptop. It's easier now than ever to get a product, something that sells, run some ads, run it to a website that you can build easily, and you're off to the races. So it's a choice between that or this right here. You know, what's the call? I don't know, it's hard to find people to trust in business because they're fighting their own demons, their own things, they got their own things going on. But like my brother Derek's like, he's always there, like crazy motivational, crazy positive. When I have my down days or whatever, he's always there to like just completely pump me up and stuff. It's pretty incredible. I've always been like a roving gypsy. You're not allowed to say gypsy anymore, right, Will? Gypsy's a bad word or something. But it was what I was been. I've been a roving. Gypsies are known for their moving about. So like I've been that way. So I never stay in two places too long, and I like a lot of movement. You know, so family, I guess, especially too, as I got older, has become more important to me. So a lot more important.
Hi, thanks for calling Online Customer Service. We're glad you called. Our business hours are 9 a.m.
Hey, Jeremy, it's Ian again. Still seeing these orders not being shipped, man. Give me a call back. 321-6. Like, I think it's pretty crappy when, you know, you call and then you get no answer back and nobody's filling you in and nobody's telling you anything. it's just, that's a tough one to deal with, man. And it makes you not want to do business with them. You know what I mean? Hello, Zian. Hey, Rush. How we doing, man? What did we find out today? All my orders are going out today? Okay. Like this is like the 4th time we've had like a big problem in the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So, and then you guys, it's been havoc with my customers, and you guys offered me like a $40 credit, which was, you know, I didn't think was worth definitely what I have to go through with my customers and stuff. You know, I've got orders coming in on Friday. It's just like, it's the nature of the beast with my product, you know, is like people are in pain. So these sort of things really are a detriment. And I'm like ready to, like, I can't take it over because I'm ready to scale. All right, you have a good day, Rush. All right, bye. So like with the manufacturer, I'm doing 2,500 bottles. It's very tough to get people to answer your calls, take you back. It's like, your guys ordered 25 bottles. Well, then you put an order for 35,000 bottles, you're getting taken out to dinner. When business is really good, they can be like, do you want to just take it over yourself again? You're not going to hurt our feelings. No. I'll take it over myself. I hired you guys to do that. I just want you guys to do your job. You know? We get busy. So do I. That being said, I'm going to make Trey. I talked about it in comedy, where when I jumped out was like, I don't think I believe much of what I believe. And I think when you have a belief system that you truly don't believe in, it makes you angry. So you mix that anger in with too much self-involvement, and I think it's a recipe for disaster. Even through this business, man, like you start a business, you're putting out fires. I'm in hell right now with fulfillment. And you can either just freak out about it or just being like, well, I'm glad this isn't happening when I am at 500 sales, because then I'd have a real fire to put out. Well, I've got like ads and then just like videos up. I try to do a couple a week or whatever. This one gets, you
What's
can't.
What's the quickest way to get bit by your pet monkey? Try treating his hemorrhoids the old-fashioned way. See, creams do nothing but grease you up, they're messy, and all they do is just mask the pain. That's why I came up with Hem Healer.
This one never did anything, even though I thought it was great.
I don't want hemorrhoids. You don't want hemorrhoids.
I used to love this so much.
We'll get rid of those hemorrhoids.
I think that freaked people out too much. 44, when I look back at 34, and I go, the things that upset me then would never upset me now, ever. You know, you see like an 18, 19-year-old rambunctious going, oh, what are you looking at me? You want to go? Right? You ever see 80-year-olds like acting like that? They're just like, calm down, what's your problem? What's going on? What's going on with you? First showed up when I was like 18 or something like that. And then it went into my 30s. For me, depression was about having my philosophy and my actions match, and to live a life that is in gratitude. If you live in this country and you can't look around and say, man, we have Chipotle's, man, I get one of the best burritos on planet Earth for $7. Even when things are bad, there's always way, way, way more things to be grateful for. Electricity, the fact that you got hot water, the fact that you can, you know, you have a toilet, the fact you have a bed to lay on, the fact that, you know what I mean, there's, if you're married, you have somebody that loves you. If you have an animal, a dog or a cat, something that's there for you, and is loyal to you. When things are bad, I can be like, I still got a lot going on, I'm still grateful, and I know I'm not gonna be here forever. And I know that what's happening right now is gonna make me stronger.
Hey, man. What's up, brother?
Yeah, you just bringing snacks and shit? You just bringing some snacks?
I
got everything from the homeland.
Eric Gill, the high school phenom, comes up there, and then I go up there. Eric Oil, and I'm already off my game, and I'm already starting to get nervous because I'm seeing it like, okay, like a lot of people are bombing. Ian was a dude that he was very helpful to those that, you know, were willing to put in the work. Like I started watching him do his, because he was already a headliner in this town, and so I was really appreciative of all that he showed me on how to be not just a comedian, but a business person in the space.
I noticed two things: persistence and courage. Like those two, and those are like that's the nice thing about life. I think is that like intellect is not the thing that's going to ever take you the furthest. If anything, it can hamper you in life. So, like courage and persistence can be taught through repetition. You know, like that's the truth. So, if you want to go out and try something, like go do it. You're just going to have to get over the fear of other people's judgments and the monotony that you feel on those days that you're just being like, I don't want to do anything today. You're just going to have to do it. Those are the days that it counts. You're never going to get away from these issues, these little problems that happen. You're working with other people, other companies, other businesses. They run into stuff. And it might just be like, look at, there's time, like just like in life, where you're just like 3 bad things can happen in a row in life. And then like this thing here, Zeus, the old flat brim rapper style, is like, you can look at this as a bad place, right? You can make it look as like that girl that's always crying about the climate, like Greta Thunberg, whatever. Whoa. Who's putting this into this poor child's brain? The point is that you can also walk out in this world and see one of the most beautiful things your eyes can bear, like, you know, mountains and ocean breaks, beautiful sunset, like the trees and the forest, a desolate desert. How do you want to perceive all this? When really the truth is, you're here, it's on you, you're the hero. Go out and do everything you can to like slay the dragon at the end of this beast. My name's Ian Gutowski and I own a e-com business.
So what do you think? It's pretty crazy, right? I mean, if you're ready to go and build your online business right now, all you need to go to is talktotrey.com, where we'll show you how to build a website, find an audience, choose a product, so you can start selling those products worldwide. Learn how to build a sustainable online business today, and we're going to show you how to do it, just like we've shown our students how to do it. All you have to do right now is go to talktotrey.com, and we'll see you on the other side.